Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sir Dinga and welcome back, not back necessarily, welcome to a new castle story series, where if you aren't aware, a poll was actually used to determine which map I was going to play, and the map that was chosen was Zuma, which is the one I'm currently playing, as you can tell. I'm just waiting for them to not be blocking off all of the places I want to put down a stockpile, because, you know, that'd be great. Right, well, yes, yeah, so the maps were all chosen by you guys, and whilst you may go back to, the, whatchamacallit, you might end up clicking on the, I'm trying to think what you'd call it. You might end up clicking on the poll that I made and finding, why isn't this the case anymore? For all I know, the map selection has changed. So for all I know, River Rains might have taken over or something like that. But as of when I'm recording this, Zuma had the most votes at 5. Which I decided was the makeshift criteria I was going to use because I really need to get down to recording so I can actually have this uploaded on time. And as a result, we are playing Zuma. So, as you can see, I'm actually just going to quickly lock off this priority. I'm actually going to set whilst they're just quickly stocking up that, I'm just going to make a new task and quickly come up with some form of building. Right, hang on, just so we have some form of equal distance, because, you know, Castle Story is all about building castles, and if you aren't building castles, you aren't playing the game right, let's be honest. So what I'm going to do here is, I'm just quickly gonna come up with some form of defense. It might be very small right now, but in the long run, it's going to grow. I'm just going to have another door here. I'm going to quickly set up a cleaning task, because if you aren't aware, I'm attempting to rush, set that to high priority. I'm attempting to rush making iron, like knight's armor right now, because I don't want to have to build halberdiers, because halberdiers are a pain in the arse and they aren't as effective as other kits, basically. Alright, so I'm just going to temporarily delete those, just so we are only left with the ones that matter, which are those two. Obviously, you may be sat here like, why are you rushing this? This doesn't make any sense. And yes, that is entirely true. I shouldn't really be rushing it as much as I am, but I really want to get the tasks that I want to get done, well, done, really. I'm just going to quickly set up cleaning tasks on here, set them to max, just so we don't lose any extra stone that might come in useful. There we go. So now I'm just going to quickly, this one is free and I can put down 2 stockpiles. There we go, there we go. Everything's sorted. Right, get that built. So yeah, you might notice that I'm not really going for a cool looking castle design. The main reason for that is obviously the main focus right now is survival. It's less, ooh, let's look at this pretty castle. It's more, let's survive this. I'll obviously upgrade it once, I'm going to say that once the first layer's done, because we'll be able to get iron. 5 minutes in and we've already got a furnace up, so all is good so far. And Right, quickly, iron. Produce iron ingots. There we go. So we need 10 iron ingots ideally, just so we can have, right, I'm just gonna, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because we might as well have that there, because why not? But yeah, so we need to have ideally 15 iron ingots before the start of the first wave, so we can have 2 night kits set up. I'm just gonna unlock that because now we can build it and all should be good. I'm just gonna also build this up one more. Hopefully I can survive a long time on this one, because I feel like I've actually learnt a lot from previous episodes in terms of defending myself. Although I do feel like the crystal is a bit out of the way and a bit annoying in its placement, but there's nothing I can do in regards to that. Let's go with... oh no, we should probably start constructing a tower. I've decided I'm going to construct a tower. You know what would work is if we had... we'll make an archway here. There's no point making an actual normal door because there just isn't much point. Because it wouldn't really achieve much other than just being a bigger draw on materials than the majority of stuff already is. So what I'm going to do here is just now the idea I have in mind, at least for this, is, hang on, let me just, there we go. Right, so obviously you can see that I'm leaving an area in the middle here. This is going to be for another door, because obviously we do have two areas to defend. Thankfully it is only 2 areas, so the chances of them splitting up, considering the distance, isn't too large, but we do want to still cover our bearings. I might as well just stack that up, because there's no point putting any fancy smancy walls there, because if the bottom one's destroyed, they're all going to come tumbling down anyways. It doesn't matter how many of them I put down. So, oh well. Right, that still needs iron. So the quicker that gets iron. How many more iron ingots do we need for this? We only need the 1. So hopefully they get on that ASAP. I'm going to temporarily lock this just so they don't work on the other door. However, I am going to unlock that. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put this here, but it's purely for structure reasons. Like right here, it doesn't matter. But we can just make it a bit stronger just by building it like that. Merbay, I'm gonna call her. I don't know what his name is, but it's now Merbay. Because it's easier to assume it's Merbay than anything else. Actually, why are we building it 3 high when we only wanted it 2 high? 3 high even. We're building it 4 high when we wanted it 3 high. There we go. That's what I was meaning. That's what I was meaning to say. Alright, we need to get back on this. Right, that is got no tasks, and that was the iron mining task, but we've got plenty of iron here. I will have to set up some form of mining so we can get some other stuff done, but right now I'm just getting on this. We need 1 more here. And there we go. Now we should be making a platform actually on this level. And right, let's see. Plug here and here. Actually, plug here and here and here and here should do it. And then one plug here. We should be able to just... This should cover the entire thing. I'm not making any promises because I don't know for certain. However, I can hope. Yeah, it will do. Apart from there, but I can remedy that problem by just doing that. It's not the prettiest looking tower in the world, but it'll do its job, and that's what matters. I should probably get on that then. And we have our first night kit before the start of the first wave, so Mobile. I'm not sure if it's Mobile. No, that doesn't sound right. It should be Mobile. That sounds more French, at least. Right. I just realised we have set up that without actually coming up with a way to get up to the top of that tower. Which is a problem, but we'll come up with something. Get on the night kit, you can do it. I believe in you. You can defend the realm from endless torment. Might as well just put them here, because at the end of the day they're just gonna end up going past anyways. Actually, I might as well. Why put a brick here when it's not really doing much? I can actually turn this into a staircase. Obviously, it's not going to be a pretty staircase because, well, if you want to make a compact staircase, it really does look pretty in this game, which is a shame, but. Oh, come on, really? The door already? The door's dead. We lost the door. We wasted an ingot and 3 planks for that. Fantastic. Son of a bitch. Right. Suppose I should probably get another door put down. We haven't lost any bricktons yet, have we? No, we're currently sitting pretty at the right amount. Jumbo, just run away. Mobay's got this. And get back to work. Right, there we go. For some reason, a soul is entering the sky. I'm not entirely certain as to why that's happening. But it's entering the sky and it's beautiful. Right, well, we got our first night kit, which I'm very pleased with. That's a good start. Now we don't have to waste any resources on halberdiers because we already have pretty much our first melee unit of the game. So I think this is going to be a decent run. It's probably, knowing my luck, it's probably going to be the exact same amount of waves that I always end up getting. And I'm going to completely fail. But if I don't, then way, I got it. Right, they're sitting around doing nothing, which is a bad sign, especially considering they're supposed to be doing stuff. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to tunnel where would be a good place, especially that has a lot of iron, ideally. And is sort of, I'm going to say back here. because we're going to make a strip mine, because strip mines actually, in my experience, they actually work better than normal mines at getting resources, and they're just more beneficial that way as a result. So I'm just going to make a massive strip mine. I mean, chances are, if we fail as early as I think we are, probably end up doing like I usually do, then we aren't really going to get the chance to use it and fully expand it. If I need to expand it, I will know. I'll check on it every now and then just to make sure that all's going well. And actually, why am I doing that when I should be doing this, just to make sure everything's crossed? Because I've got pillars down there, so I should be able to just mine up all of this. Okay, perhaps I'm not doing that right. Right, we need 2 more night kits. Please, thank you. Please, thank you, please, and thank you. Right, just X all these off because we need to make it one either longer or shorter, and I'm opting for longer because we get more that way. And straight across. There we go, now we can just drag. Oh, we can't drag it that way, we can only drag it from this direction apparently, which is odd. I don't know entirely the reason why, but whatever. Point being, it will get done. There we go. So obviously this is also going to provide us with stone, which is something we do need a lot of. I'm also just going to set up this wall here, just to kind of urge them to go through, because it's going to be quicker for them to ultimately destroy that door anyways, so it sort of suggests to them, hey, go through the door instead. Which I'd prefer them to do, because I want to keep everything else in check. I'm just gonna do that. And now, I'll be honest, I'm sort of winging it in design terms, because, quite frankly, I'm not sure what to do. I don't think putting those kind of things to kind of suggest that it goes further, I don't think the archers are going to be very effective in this situation, because they just tend not to be very effective. They tend to not be as successful at what they need to do, as opposed to these wards, which, as you can see by the fact that I'm putting down a lot of them. Actually, I probably shouldn't be putting down a lot of them just yet. I'm gonna have to slowly layer them in order to actually have them be effective. Just so now we've essentially sectioned off this area as our castle. So what we can do is I'm also gonna, just because I want to, because that's going to be very useful in the long run, because then we have access. So if they're here firing away, they can run across here if they're all coming from this direction, and then it's all fine and dandy. And then we also have a kill box, so we can just send people over here, fire downwards, and it should all be alright. So what else could I do with? Well, extra defense here, I suppose. Because we might as well have, since we've sort of made a box over there just to defend ourselves, this is probably going to be more beneficial to have one here. And yes, I do hear that noise. Oh dear. Right. I'm just gonna make a staircase up the back of here. Actually, I might not need to with this. No, I won't need to with that. Go there, get some stuff. You get a knight's kit as well. Jumbo, you go get a knight's kit. And there we go, the 3 knights. The 3 musketeers, except they're not musketeers, they're knights. Quote that. That's good. That's gonna be a meme before you know it. I'm just gonna set a repair task right here. Can I copy tasks? No, I can't. Yeah, they're gonna be fine. Alright, go, get back into your normal gear and get ready for some fun. There we go. Right. So I think it's probably about time, probably about the perfect time to actually start, to actually make another furnace. Honestly, this isn't how I planned on the castle being designed, it's just how it's happened, to be honest. Laboratory there, that'll do. I'm gonna make an altar first, ideally, and a machine shop. There we go. Now they have something to work on. I'm also going to create a cleanup task here. Set it to max just so they clean up the corpses of whatever enemies have been killed. And set one up to here for the same purpose. We have a lot of tasks currently going on and we only have 7 Brictrons. And apparently we have 1 knight who isn't a knight because we don't have any knights. So that's fun. Alright. Please tell me you guys are at least finding iron, because we want more iron is good iron. I'm actually gonna, whilst we have the time, I'm gonna set up some really far away brimstone tasks just to get some extra. Set them to low probably, just, no, there's not even that much brimstone on the map. Where's the iron? There's no iron on the map other than the starting area. I didn't realize how difficult this map was. I thought it was a bit easier, but it's not. It really isn't. Like there's no there's a lot of boulders, a bit of boulders, bit of brimstone, a lot of trees, a lot of plants, no iron whatsoever anywhere. Right, so this is the castle idea so far. Obviously, we only have 2 towers because we only really need 2 towers. At least we have a lot of brimstone. Brimstone's going to be very useful because we can make altars then. We can make pylons even. Not pylons, what's the word? Sentinels. Sentinel wards. And I think it's going to be worthwhile to actually set up some healing wards here as well. I'm going to do what I do in multiplayer games, which is... I know I said, oh, let's not do this because it's dumb. But the reason for me doing this is that way when we're defending in here, we already have healers in here. Sorted. It's probably worthwhile doing the same thing here actually. Just so that when they're defending the door, like they can run back and be behind the door healing whilst the fight's going on. So we need 4 healing wards. Actually, it might be worthwhile to even... I'll build some sort of weird structure whereby... I'm going to actually make this a separate thing and then we can just copy it and put it into the actual task. So I'm thinking we make some sort of weird structure, because if we do this weird structure then we can actually have it set up in the middle so that we have some kind of defense, basically. So I'm thinking maybe something along the lines of this. Just because then we also have a staircase up, and we have... Nah, actually, right now, at least that's not really a smart choice. I'm going to leave it as is for now. We've made quite a lot of progress. I just realised I said progress instead of progress. We made a lot of progress this episode. Like, look, we've got 4 doors. We've got almost 4 night kits. We're waiting for iron, because for some reason, no one's found iron yet. Which I find ridiculous. Like, seriously, let's have a look. Is there no iron anywhere? Well, bollocks. This map is... I thought this map was designed with invasion in mind, and there's no iron anywhere unless it's in the side of walls. At which point there is some iron somewhere at least, but it's not the places it needs to be. What shall we do? What do we need to do? What do we need to do? That was it. We need to make we need to dig up plants. Unlock that task, set it to low priority so we can actually start doing that. I'm going to stretch out this a bit more, even though for some reason they still haven't finished that task. Oh, right there, I locked it off. That was it. Unlock that task, and all shall be well in the universe. Is this brimstone task done with? Yes, it is. Right, we have no more natural brimstone on the map other than over here. Thankfully we have a lot of plants and fibre, but no brimstone. Also, we have no real defence right now. Right, and gear up, because you're just gonna want to. Right, we'll set them out here, and we can just send them in the direction they need to go. We need to produce glass. We have a lot of brimstone. A lot of sentinels should be on the way the second we actually get some iron. Honestly, they should be able to just run to that and back, and if they start getting attacked, I'll just send the knights after them, and then I'll send them to run away. Can't remember which direction they came in last time. I know they came in this direction, but I can't remember if like they started off, like if the first wave, I can't remember if they came from this direction or this direction. It makes more sense for them to go straight that way rather than going all the way around. It just seems quicker to me, at least. But there's no way to tell till it's happened, to be honest. Alright, there we go. We've got 4 doors. 5 doors, actually. This wave shouldn't be too much hassle. Keyword shouldn't be. Obviously, I'll keep an eye on Wolf because he seems to be taking a lot of. He seems to be taking actual health damage right now, and we don't want to be losing any knights this early on, considering our iron deficiency, because that's just bad. Right, I'll keep an eye on Bogo, whatever his name may be. We should be alright. Right, you 3 go heal up quickly. I prefer you 3 to heal up as fast as possible, but you also need to... Oh, we got Mercer. We got the guy who voiced McCree. on our team now, which is good. Right, we're gonna make, I'm gonna say 3 more rope kits. Actually, I'm gonna cancel this just for the time being. I was about to say, don't work on that, please, thank you. There we go. That's a pretty compact crafting station, actually. You got all the crafting stations you need around it, as well as 2 furnaces inside. That's pretty good. I wonder whether they designed it like that. Whether you could actually they designed it so you could fit it in like a 4x6 grid. So that'd be pretty cool if they did that on purpose. But I get the feeling they didn't, and it was just a coincidence, which is a shame. But nevertheless. Where is all the iron? Actually, that's a point. I do remember witnessing a glitch. Oh, I accidentally muted it in screenshot. Thank you, game. I do remember witnessing a glitch. Hang on. Yeah. Ah, that's lovely. I do remember witnessing a glitch, like I was trying to say, whereby the game actually, for some reason, it registered that there was iron, but it picked it up and turned it into normal stone because of what was already in the sack. And I'm hoping that's not happening, because if it is happening, that sucks. Like, really badly. It's because I don't know where else to get iron. There's nowhere on the island that does iron. We're stuck. I don't know how long this will last, honestly, without the supply of iron that we need desperately. I mean, we've got 3 nights so far. We can't even finish off the 4th night kit. Right, we've got a lot of wood, and I don't have any use for it right now, so I'm just gonna set up some basic defenses. Literal defenses, I just realized. Haha, I'm so funny. Just like this. It's a perfect distance. And the last one wasn't, but it's a price we have to pay. So I'll say that should reach. Right, so we want to do that all the way across. Except for here. I'm gonna say, actually no, we should probably set it there. No, not there. We won't set it there, we'll set it like down here. In fact, we'll set it here, because this way then we can defend one single area, which will be over here, and they can just run back into any area, and either way they get into the center, just to make it a bit quicker. We'll do the same here, we'll just apply that. For some reason I've just gotten the Punisher's name in my head. And I don't know why. There we go. That's a random tidbit of information for you today. I have the Punisher's head on my mind. Name on my mind, not head on my mind. Doesn't make any sense. Anyways, let's just... Right, where should we... I'm thinking we should have an opening here and here. Just so we can keep it open. Honestly, do we have any form of iron right now? Any? Please. Where are you going with that? We got glass smelting. Yay, I guess. I don't know. Where is my iron? Alright, there we go. That's the last of the rope that I'm gonna make. Now I'm gonna make fabric. I'm actually gonna make something real quick. Just for the sake of keeping this sort of efficient, I guess. There we go, that's the right height. Actually, I'm gonna have to just cancel that. Expand, delete. I just realized, oh god. Isn't too big of a wave, but at least we distracted them off the door. Right, get back. Right, yes, there is this one over here, but we got 3 people attacking it. It should be alright. Right, well, that's pretty much the end of that episode. This episode. So, I don't know why I said it like that, but yeah, this is pretty much the end of this episode. So I'd like to thank you all for watching. My name has been Dinga. Leave a like if you're thinking you are going to enjoy this series. Hopefully we find iron. I need iron so badly. Subscribe to... Oh, we got iron at some point, clearly. We finished off a 4th night kit just now. Right, anyways, yeah, subscribe to become a true sir and keep to date everything that I post. Good day, and I'll see you next time.